Welcome to Fino Concept. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.
Hey, what's up guys, this is Theo from Fino Concept. So today we are looking at sidebars and widgets. To explain what a sidebar is, let's just go to our website. So if I go to our website, everything you see on the right are called the widgets, and the places or parts in which they are arranged are called the sidebars. So if I go to About Us, we have a widget called Recent Post. I have a widget called Recent Comments, a widget called Archives, Category, and Meter. So if we go to Gallery, we have basically the same thing. Now for our Contact Us page, we are having that same thing in here. So we have a search widget, we have a recent post widget. So I'll go to edit page and I'll just change. Now this thing comes with 3 templates. I already talked about this when we're reviewing pages. So we can see we have the contact page template. Now for the Contact Us page, usually we use the contact page template. Now this is because it actually looks a little bit different from the other templates. You can see About Us is just looking like a Contact Us page because all the widgets on the sidebar are the same. So we can have a right sidebar, we can have a left sidebar. Now let me just go through a few with you. So currently it's set to the default layout, and the default layout is the right sidebar. So let's update this. I should have probably previewed this. Okay, so you see, because we changed our contact page template, now our widgets on our right sidebar are different from what we have on the widget on the About Us sidebar. I hope this thing makes sense. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment below, so I will just go ahead and answer you there. Okay, so if I change this to left sidebar and preview that, you can see that now the sidebar is on the left. The same way, if I change it to no sidebar forward, we shouldn't have any sidebar on our page. So there's no sidebar on the right, there's no sidebar on the left. Everything is within that that entire space. So basically that's the entire idea. Now if I go back to home is also having its own sidebar. So if I'll just go to, I meant template, not sidebar. It has its own template. So currently it's set to the default template. The default template is what we use for the About Us, the gallery, the blog, the blah blah blah. Excuse me for saying blah 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 so many times. Okay, so for the home page, we'll change it to the business template and update it. I'll explain why we change it to the business template later on. Okay, so now that we have a default sidebar, so we have a sidebar for the home page, we have a sidebar for the rest of the pages, we have a sidebar for the Contact Us page. This is because of the different templates which comes with the theme we are using. So we have the default, we have the business, we have the contact page. I hope this makes sense. Okay, so if we go to appearance, and on appearance we click on widget, these are the various sidebars we have. So we have the right sidebar, we have the left sidebar, the header sidebar, and so on and so forth. So these in the sidebar are what we call the widgets. So you can see if I go to a page like About Us, we have a widget called the recent post. So you can also see that here, recent post. We have the search widget, which is here. We have the recent comments, the archives, the category, and the meter. Now all you have to do is basically we are going to delete all of them and create our very own. So you can click on this arrow right here and click on delete from here, or you can simply click and drag out. So all you have to do is click and drag to the left and it will just take it out of that sidebar. So if I refresh our page, you can see that we have nothing in that sidebar. These are being created because of WordPress own default settings and some few other things you usually don't understand. So if I go ahead and grab a widget, which is the calendar widget, put it on the right sidebar, it's saved already. If we refresh our About Us page, we should see our calendar widget. The same way, if we grab gallery, we put it in the right sidebar. Go ahead and select the images we want to use for the gallery. So I'll select them up. I was holding down Shift, by the way. Create new gallery, insert gallery, and go ahead and save this up. If we refresh, we should see calendar followed by our gallery. As simple as that. So you can add basically as many as possible, but just make sure your website is looking nice after the long run. So you can even add in a navigation menu. So I'll put one in there and I'll select which menu I want it to be. So we have the footer menu, we have the main menu, which we created over here. So they are just the menus you created. I'll just select the footer menu and save it up because I don't want my site to look too bulky. So you can see the calendar followed by the images followed by the menu we created. It's the same thing down here. So you can add in as many widgets as possible. Now there's one widget I am fan of using most, and that's the text widget. This is because you have the ability to type in a visual code, or you just go into the text area, then I'll dismiss that, then you type in a code. So if you have something like Google Map, yes, if you have something like a plugin shortcode, so if I grab the plugin shortcode for contact form and I put it in here, which is the text widget, and paste it up, save it up. If you go to our website and refresh it, we are expecting to get that in our sidebar. So the text widget is very powerful. You can actually use it for a whole bunch of things. You can even add an image in here. So it's just like you having your page inside a widget. That's the best way I can explain it. Okay, so currently we have created a few for the right sidebar, and if we try to put a Widgets gallery widget in our left sidebar, now we only created one gallery, that's the new gallery, so it's already saved. If we refresh our page, we are not seeing anything because this is using the right sidebar. Now if we go ahead and change About Us to the left sidebar and update it, or go ahead and preview it, now we can see our Widgets gallery because it is on the left sidebar. So any page having the left sidebar will show the left sidebar widget. Any page having the right sidebar will show the right sidebar widget. So a page like mission statement is having the right sidebar, so it will just show the right sidebar. Now the reason why we change our home page to the business template is because the business sidebars are for the home page. So anything we put in here in the business sidebar is going to reflect only on our home page, because only our home page is set to the business template. So if I go to home page, you can see it's set to the business template. I'll just go ahead and close this up. Now if I click and drag a menu and I put it in the top business sidebar, select which menu I want it to be. So if I go ahead and select the main menu and save it up, if we view our home page, we are expecting to see the menu in there. The same way, if I don't know, if I grab something like pages and I put it in the middle left sidebar, I don't know, type in something and save it up, if we refresh our page, we are expecting it to only show on the home page because we are using the business template. I hope this is clear. Anyway, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below and I will dive down there and make sure I answer every single one of your questions. So thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video.